Hello everyone and welcome to Petite Cup du Jour, a troll edition with maps by Redal and an actual goose. We've got 5 minutes to figure out what is going on in these maps, and then there will be short elimination rounds where the slowest players get eliminated. Are we going up? Are we turning around? What's happening? We are going up and over, I suppose. Is this just silly bouncy? Is that all this is? I approve of it if this is all this is. Okay, cleared the big rock. It's a little silly and a little bouncy, but I feel like you should just be able to get a pretty smooth line. That's why I'm the silly bouncy expert. I'm 7/10 ahead of the next person on my basically second run. There are no checkpoints. And an Omni. Can you just cut straight to the end? Where is this Omni? It's here. Oh, sorry, that was blinding. It does cover the whole thing. Let's find out. Oops. Doesn't feel very fast to go this way, does it? Okay, the Omni's only 40 speed, maybe? So I think just doing what I did the first time is the best thing you can do. It's almost full arms up to clear that that first big jump. I mean, there is, like, maybe some sort of drift tech with the Omni Booster. But I feel like it's not relevant. I feel like that's there just as insurance. I'm guessing left side is probably better because I don't think you need to set up on the right side of the track. So this just puts you closer to the finish. Okay. Man, my, like, first attempt was so good, and I cannot replicate that line. I think it's a jump there, and you kind of land in the divot there, and then, yeah, it's kind of difficult to stay on right at the end, but that was not far off of the time I had done initially. And that was with a pretty bad ending. So, oops, I hit the tree. I mean, Noxatu is just trying to jump straight there, but it doesn't look like he's making it very far. Looks like mid-20s is what we're getting on the leaderboard. Which I can definitely do. Mid-20 or maybe even faster. The Omni doesn't kick in. I was wondering if I could sort of swing myself around in the air with how Omni Booster tech can be very strange sometimes, but it just doesn't kick in. It's such a low-speed booster. It really is just insurance. Stay on the track, please. No, I'm so struggling to stay on the track. I like the line I have, for the most part. It's just trying to make the ending work well. That was a good ending, but I lost a lot of speed being bouncy before that. Maybe I can sort of stay not bouncy for longer. Like that. That might be closer to what I had done on my sight read. There's a few ways you can go about it. There's a pattern to the bumps, so if you can kind of find the right spots, then there's definitely a good line in there. Ironically, that was my first time, which looked really good when I had set it down initially. Oh, it's drifting. Oh, no. Okay, well, you know what? It's all irrelevant because I get eliminated on this map anyway. I'm outside of the map. Help. So this map actually is using Omni tricks. I thought the other one might be doing some Omni drift tricks, but it's actually this map the whole time. Okay, I think inside line just helps. Okay, I'm gonna be going backwards now. Swing it around. Okay. Yep. Yeah, this is intended. I'm back here. I'm so out on this map. Oh, I'm spinning. Missed a checkpoint. Nobody's gotten a time in the first minute. That makes me feel a little bit better about how terrible I've been. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Can't outer. Alright, Maki's got a time. That's unsurprising. Zoman's got a time as well. The very good players are able to do this. Oh, okay, I'm around the first corner. I need to turn particles down. This is so incredibly blind. Let's just take that almost completely off so that I have visibility. Oh, come on. Okay, this track is really hard. So what's going to happen is the first track is super chill, and then there's going to be like 30 DNFs on this track, and there'll be 3 players remaining. Oh no, I've oversteered. Okay, honestly, just particles off completely. I don't need particles. It's a nice visual to have, but it's just blinding on this map. Oh, I get fun little smoke instead. It's okay, I can still hear the booster affecting me. Can make it about this far. And okay, I actually have a good angle for once. Okay, we're gonna be going left. Okay, okay, around to the finish. Nice, I got a time. It's not too bad after the middle section of the track. I think this first turn is very tough, and then the middle turn is very tough. So just like getting to here is the hardest part of the map. And then this is quite precise here. Can't believe I'm still on the track with how many corrections I had to make. I think this turn is kind of not too bad once you're this far. Nice, that was a much cleaner ending. Okay, particles off was a big brain moment. This is so much more visible. Is it gonna make my other map look weird? I don't know. I don't think there should be very many particles on that map. But it's definitely worth it. So elimination rounds are gonna be 70 seconds, I think, unless the rules have changed for troll, which I don't know why they would be. 70-second elimination rounds, bottom 3 get eliminated. There's 30 players in the lobby, and I have a feeling round 2 is going to be the big DNF one, because only 9 people got a time on this map in 5 minutes of practice. This map is fine. This map is chill. Just drive to the finish. There's a booster that'll help you get there. I'm gonna try this, like, thing that I did at the end of the warm-up round. Oh, don't hit the tree. Okay. Oh, that's super clean. I slid a little at the end. Not bad. I was going faster with my jump route, though. Jake seems to know what he's doing. Immediately gets the 20.4. Oh, I've set up very far to the right here. Ouch. Oh, Jake's jumping the start. Interesting. That did feel fast. What else is Jake doing? He's doing the no jump route until about there. Oh, both of the Mackies hitting the finish right in front of me. Okay, that was not as fast, actually. 21.4, that run. And, wow, actually, you know what? First round got a lot of DNFs as well. I thought this was kind of the one you just drive to the finish, but I suppose not. This map, I worry about how many players we're going to have left. Turn harder. Okay, good. Go kind of that way. Turn a little bit to the right. Not that far to the right, though. Uh-oh, I'm off the track. I was wondering if I could somehow pop back onto the track. Stay. Okay. I'm still on the track. Oh, I'm so out of control. The wall kind of helped me straighten out, actually. Any time is gonna work here, so let's take it. Nice. Oh, this run would have been so much better, but that's fine. Like I said, this is where all the DNFs are. 8 people got to finish on this track. Excellent. Mackie, Zoman round, Jake, Tommy 6, myself, Noxa 2. And a whole lot of DNFs, as predicted. Jake does do the jump. It's a little bouncy. It's not too bad. Low 21s are okay. Well, they might be. I don't know. 2 eliminations in this round because we're already down to the top 8. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, though. Don't hit the tree. Oh, okay. Kind of just barely avoided the tree. It was all over the place at the end. I did improve, which is, I don't know if it's going to be enough. It's actually Jake without a time. Where is Jake adjacent? Not at the end. So I've got away with one there. Then the person I thought was most consistent on this map, not going to get any time at all. The first jump is so inconsistent is what he says. Well, that's the one I just chose not to do, so... Maybe being too risky. Oh, wait, Noxa 2 sniped me, actually. 20.8. Okay, well then. Well done, Noxa 2. Did not see him coming into the finish. I was watching Mackie and round. Let's see who can drift. Some people are doing okay. Mackie, round still on the track. Oh, it's hard to see through the trees. Might be only Mackie left on the track. Mackie's just good at everything. Just Mackie is maybe not so much normal Mackie. Noxatu coming up the hill, 6 and Round coming up the hill. This final corner is probably the easiest one on the track, and it's pretty safe even if you slam into the outside wall. Oh, like Round is going to do. You'll still get a finish. Zoman trying to keep a nice inside line, nice final corner. 23.4 is solid. And here comes Tommy Gaming. Also a pretty nice inside line. Oh, it runs out a little bit wide. It's just enough to sneak ahead of Noxatu, though. Noxatu, can he pull off a second snipe in a row? Runs a bit wide on the final corner. It's not enough. 24.6. Noxatu eliminated. I was the slowest person to get eliminated with the time. Look at that. Already single eliminations, by the way, in the 4th round. Now let's see how Silly Bouncy goes. Everybody going right, except for Zoman. I did notice I was kind of ending up middle of the track, so my left side strat maybe not as useful. Okay, 6 with a completely different line than everyone else. Gets him a little bit more set up to actually make the corner, though. Oh, nice landings for most people. Zoman with a 20.1. That has to be record, right? Yeah, 0.1 is very fast. Everybody on the same part of the track. Time to reset still. Maki and Round doing kind of the line I was doing. Round struggling, much like I was doing. Zoman looks so clean on this. 21.2 is the drop zone. That is about the time I had when I got eliminated, but Round is struggling to get a good time. Round is out. Actually, there is no more time to improve. So Round eliminated with a 22. Means I'm still the fastest time to get eliminated. The 20.9 that my improvement was. It's so tough to land to the left side of that very final crater. So Zoman looking very, very strong on this map. Maki looking strong on the drift map. Zoman looks pretty good on this map as well. Zoman loads in way slower than the others. Maki's got a really nice control on this map. It's quite impressive how good he is at drifting, considering this is a mechanic that comes up so rarely. Tommy going for a little bit of a setup for the final corner, but doesn't really get the inside line. Possibly gets a better ending. Oh, but it's not enough! 1,000th of a second between 6, who had the super early apex, and Tommy, who had the super late apex. Zoman up to the top of the hill. This may be his only attempt. Swings the car around to the left, touches the inside wall, runs out quite wide, but not completely out, and Tommy Gaming is going to be eliminated because he's back at the start. So Tommy, by 1,000th of a second, gets eliminated. That was crazy, the line difference in the final corner, where you could see that 6 had the super early turn in, and then ran out super wide at the end, and then Tommy did the exact opposite, and they end up 1 millisecond apart from each other. So this map, the drift map, is going to be the finals also. I think if Maki gets through to the finals, Maki probably wins. If Maki doesn't get through to the finals, then Zoman probably wins, or we'll see if 6 can make the big upset. This map seems a little more random, actually, as we'll see what the times end up being. 6 with a more standard line this time. Oh, that is not a very standard way to finish the track, and his body's actually probably going to jump over the finish. Zoman is very consistent here. Just do a little bit of a hop right at this beginning. Does go left side also, the other two going right side at the start still. Very low jump is nice. Let's see how he does this tricky end of the track. Yeah, it's the line I was trying to do, just better. And 6 goes fastest with a 20.2. I don't know. Let's see, Maki does have time. I don't think Zoman does. So Maki has to come up with the 20.2 himself if he wants to stay in. It's a nice line, nice inside line, a little bit wide into the final crater. 20.3 from Maki, so Maki gets knocked out. 6 with the big win on this silly bouncy track. And it's going to be 6 versus Zoman in the finals now. Who can win this abbreviated Troll Cup of the Day on the drifting map with the favorite eliminated? Zoman is going to load in way later than 6. 6 goes for a reset immediately. Zoman looks super clean around the first corner. Might have tapped the wall. There was a very light brush with the wall if he did. Zoman looks very clean so far, but that's very difficult to get out of. 6 continuing on with this run. He was right behind Zoman. Coming up to the ending. Let's see if he can get this ending better than last time. Had trouble keeping it to the inside. And does get it a little bit better. 121. That is slightly faster than last time. That's 100th faster than he got it last time. Zoman taps the inside wall. He's going to reset. This is his final chance. 6 with the time on the board. Zoman without one. That puts 6 in a good position so far. And Zoman very wide at the beginning. I think it's going to be struggle to come back from this. Yeah, I think Zoman's just slow here. Zoman's off the track. 6 has done it. 6 has won Troll Petite Cup du Jour. Congratulations. Wow. What a cup. Only 8 rounds long. But first place goes to 6. Congratulations, 6. Thank you guys for watching this video. Petite Cup, I think, is kind of going into off-season now, so probably not going to be a lot of news on Petite Cup in the near future. So with that, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.